It's time to ride in 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
Oh.
Oh, he's got something. Yeah.
Hey. And if let's see, it still has some charge. Still haven't
figured
replaced
it out.
Well, I haven't replaced that cable yet, but so it'll probably go out.
Oh well, that's progress. That's something.
That's correct.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the writer's room. If you don't know where you are, that's where you are. You were in the writer's room with your co-hosts, your friends, your buddies, your writers, Braydan and Cole. Today, though, we're gonna do the one thing that we try to do, but actually don't end up often doing, which is writing. Today, this is an episode premise that we've kind of floated around a couple of times. We're doing a story time, folks. We're gonna be sharing some stories about our experiences and in film productions at film school, and just whatever else the fuck he wants to talk about.
Yeah.
And you've already got the giggle fits. What is?
You threw me off. You were like, "We're actually gonna be writing today." I was like, "Wait, what? I thought we were doing story time."
Actually, we're not. We're doing the opposite.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're doing
this show should
what I love to do.
This show should probably rebrand at some point for how often we write. Really load-bearing in the name. It should just be called like the fucking doing the procrastination show, the procrastination room, which is, I mean, I guess that is the essence of a writer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not doing any writing.
That's right.
So yes, but yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, on and off camera. We wanted to, share some stories, and we're gonna have a whole hour to do so, uninterrupted by whatever script we're working on. So, Cole, do you have anything that you want to start off by sharing? Do you have something in the chamber? I gave you at least a day to think about.
Oh, you can't hear that.
Share. Oh, I can't actually.
No, you can't. Discord refuses to...
Make the noise with your mouth. Make the sound effects. I still can't hear it.
God damn it! Story time. I mean, yeah, I got some stories, and now I've forgotten all of them, but...
yeah, that seems about right.
I mean, that's the thing, is we've lived lives kind of different from like your average person that goes to like college, because even the average art student doesn't quite have the same experiences as film students tend to do, because film students tend to get themselves into situations that can kind of prove to be stupid or just awkward, or
Yeah, definitely.
Back when we worked,
it's an environment. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say it's an environment that's like built for creativity and also stupidity. It is a breeding ground of doing some fucking shit. Take that how you will.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with anything else. It's just it can create different kinds of stories. I mean, like back when we worked at the Cage, I would very often.
What that is, if they don't know.
Oh yeah, so the Cage. So we went to school at SCAD. For those joining us for this episode for the first time, I'm sure people that are loyal watchers and listeners kind of picked up on that already. SCAD is an art school in Savannah, Georgia, and they have like, is it 50 majors? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
It might be more than that, and they have a bunch of minors too. I know. Yeah. I think one of the newer ones is like horseback riding, which was very interesting to me.
Yeah, equestrian studies.
Yeah,
which I always thought that was a conspiracy, because I had for the longest time of going there, I had never seen the horse stable. So I'm like, this is just a large school conspiracy to funnel money directly to like the higher ups by calling it equestrian studies and equestrian teams. I'm like, no, there isn't. Where are the horses?
Yeah.
Big city, where are the horses? And then I finally, senior year, class took a field trip to the horse stables, and I'm like, all right, maybe I was wrong.
No way. That's awesome. Yeah. I just was surprised that is it a minor or is it a major? I think it's a minor.
I think it's a major.
It's a major?
It's major now.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was just surprised that in art school, I mean, there's nothing wrong with equestrian studies. If that's your thing, go for it, dude. That's awesome. But I'm just like, for an art school to tap into that, I just didn't expect it. But I mean, I guess in a way it is an art form.
Yeah, like dressage, there's an artistic quality to it. But here's my thing. It's like, well, we have equestrian study, or I guess y'all have, because I've since graduated from SCAD. So I'm a UGA master student now, so go Bulldogs. So y'all are y'all now.
You're going to another school?
Yes, dude.
I didn't know.
I'm doing online.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. I'm doing online UGA, so I'll probably still be living in Savannah.
Okay.
Because fingers crossed I get to work at SCAD some more. So I guess it will still be us in that regard.
Yeah.
But for now, y'all are y'all. But y'all have equestrian studies. Like now there's an applied AI major, which is like that's surprising too. And it's a little surprising, it's a little depressing. But you know what we don't have? We don't have music. We have sound design, but there's no like music for like people that make music, that for singers, for record producers, there's no music major.
I don't think that's necessarily true. Now, for singing, I don't think there's a singing-based something, but I do think there is a musical-based... And I say that because... And it may not be... It may be a specific thing.
I know all the people that are interested in like music and composing are sound design majors.
Oh, maybe it is sound design then. I don't know.
But there's no like specific for music, which is strange to me.
I met a dude who actually he has like an album released, and this was in
holy shit
intro.
Plug that.
Intro to like sound design and filmmaking or whatever that it was, which I had to take for my master's that I'm doing. Which essentially it was the same class. It was just for the master's people, because not everybody knows sound design because all schools are different. They have to kind of reteach some things. But I met this dude and he showed me like his second album that he was working on. And it was really cool. But now that I'm thinking about it, you might be right. He might have been. I think he wanted to get into like sound and film anyway because.
Okay. Fair enough.
He had already kind of, I don't want to say mastered music, but he was really good at kind of making music and whatnot. I need to put this down because I keep making sounds that my mic is picking up. I like to fidget with things, so
it's just it's filling the void of the fan, you know.
Yeah,
that ever presence.
Well, for some reason in the summer the house cools off, so I just leave it off now.
That is strange.
Yeah, I know.
Who did your AC?
It's so weird. Well, my roommate, he gets cold when it gets cold outside. So he tends to he raises the heat in the house, which I mean I don't mind. It sometimes it's like but you know I keep the fan on around the clock then.
Right.
Wow, we're just going all over the place. I think I forgot my meds this morning.
That's okay. I mean, we already established at the top this is a story time, so just be prepared for roller coaster tangents. But we were talking about the cage. Yeah,
let's circle all the way back around.
We were explaining what the cage is. This is what happens when two people with unmedicated ADHD have a show together.
That's right.
It happens.
It's amazing. Whoa. It's amazing we get anything done.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
We're doing it again.
Getting a feature film outline in 30 episodes may seem like crazy long to some people, but for us two, That is a feat. That is an accomplishment.
By the way, and we can talk about this in more detail, because we're already on a tangent, we might as well just keep going.
Yeah, let's just commit.
There was a guest that we mentioned in season 1 that wasn't able to come on, that we both have been really wanting to come on for a long time. I spoke with them with them the other day.
Yeah.
And they would like to kind of look into trying again. So we might, before we start the feature, have to see if we can have them on an episode.
Yes.
But
this is a long time coming, folks. I think they were originally supposed to be the first guest on the show, even before Nee, I believe.
Maybe I thought he was.
Maybe
I thought they were the second guest. I keep screwing up the whole.
They were originally supposed to be the second. Like, we had scheduled them to be the second, but I think we had talked about who we wanted our first guest to be, and it was like Nee and this person.
Yeah.
And ended up being Nee because scheduling, and then obviously fell through with the thing, and we had our lovely friend of the pod, Kane, come on.
Yeah. Well, Nee had something to promote also, if I remember right.
Yeah, she did. She had that. Get
a
really wonderful short film that was written by a very talented writer that just I adore him so much. Always happy to help.
I think he's kind of an idiot, but
he would probably agree with you. But go check out that episode, by the way, if you haven't seen it already. That episode that we did with Nee, really great time, and I should reach out to her after this episode and see if you want to come back on.
I miss Nee. Nee was such a vibe.
I miss Nee too.
She's back in, man. I guess it's Vietnam.
Vietnam, yeah.
Back in Nam.
I was about
back in Nam.
I was gonna say no Nam jokes. Back in Nam, the only condiments for our burgers were mustard gas.
Yeah. Shit. Oh.
Sorry, Nee. Sorry.
They won. The Vietnamese won that war, dude. We got our asses beat.
They did. They handed it to us.
They did. Anyway, we like having guests on. As much as we like doing the show, the two of us, I think bringing a guest creates a fresh flavor to the show. It's just fun.
Super fun. Mm-hmm. Not that I don't like just talking to you. But when there is a third person there, I like talking to them more than you.
Well, it's interesting. Well, no, it is interesting though, because then when you bring someone on that there's a banter between me and them against you, and when I bring someone on, there's a banter between you and them against me. It's really fun.
Yeah. But Kane is in a league of his own when it comes to giving you the shit.
Dude, Kane.
He is a master. I really hope those Cool Story Bro episodes come up soon, which I've been tirelessly editing. Don't get me wrong, folks. I mean, we recorded those like 2 months ago, and it's been a hassle to edit them because I really want them to feel like really fun and fresh, and just trying something new for the show. If y'all like Markiplier type stuff, that's what I've been trying to emulate in that sense. Really fun and energetic. But he hounded you for an hour and a half, and it was probably like my favorite thing to experience on the show. Is just I could tell he's like an old good friend of yours because he knew all the shit.
Yeah,
and, that was like when we recorded the second. Yeah, that's right. We have 2 recording sessions under our belt of Cool Story Bro, and the other one being with my friend of the pod, Jolie. Yeah. And, back at it, and they were just giving me the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anyone that you want to bring on in the future? If we say it on the show, we'll manifest, and then they'll have to say yes.
They
can't deny.
I would love to bring some other people on the show. I don't think there's any way in hell they would come on the show.
Why not?
They
I
aren't.
begged
Well,
them pretty please.
they aren't writers though. It's kind of also the other thing.
Look at my puppy dog eyes.
One of them it will be twice as bad as Kane though.
God.
And he's one of those that has zero filter. Like he'll say something and it'll just like surprise you, and he'll be like, "What was it? Something I said?" Clearly, it was something he said.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah. I might see. They might come for a cool story, bro. I don't know. We'll see.
I know. A friend of mine, Miller. Shout out Miller. We're gonna have you on one day for sure. And I had meant to tell you this probably like off camera, but now that we're on the show, for the martini shot, our monthly news show, Miller is going to Telluride Film Festival in like September, and he said he'd be like a guest correspondent on the ground at the film festival. So I'll have to get back in touch with him about that and planning it out. But thank you to our who would probably be our first correspondent on the show, which would be really fun, and maybe we could kind of find ways to continue that. But I also want him on the writer's room proper, because he's expressed his interest in the past, and we just haven't gotten it together before. But so we're manifesting that, bud.
Yeah.
And all right, back to the original conversation. We can continue tangents later, but the cage.
I mean, I was gonna say I would like
my work.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would like my dad on the show also, but yeah, because I think that would be fun. Uh oh. Braydan.
Yes.
Braydan. Okay, we're back. Okay.
Did I froze?
Yes. Mm. Okay, but yes. So we worked at the cage. We had several bosses. It was actually the hierarchy at the cage was the most confusing thing. I actually trained you, if I remember right, or maybe I did train you. Okay, and I don't know if I should. Okay, so here's the way I was introduced to you. So, I'm not gonna name who had this conversation with me. But
oh, come on.
No, I can't.
Off camera,
I might. Okay. I don't know. But so they walk up to me and they're like, his parents are like really important, so you need to treat him like really special. Yes. And I was like, okay. They scared me. So I was kind of like afraid of you. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it. And I started just messing with you during training. Because that's how I trained everybody else, and that's how I became fast friends with them. But it was really strange because it was like, for the first like few weeks that I knew you, until I like learned who your parents was, I was like, who works at SCAD that pulled strings to get you this job that is so low level?
Yeah,
I'm just like,
I know.
Which is just like, it's very clear, like, that was not the case. You just kind of...
Yeah. I don't know where that idea... For folks, I mean, my mom was on the show. She's a middle school English teacher. My dad was principal of a backwoods elementary school for a long time. And my freshman year, he did get a job at SCAD as a faculty recruiter. So he helped hire some professors, but he didn't have, like, sway or anything. Like, I don't know where that's really funny though.
That might have been what it was though, I was brought back into like the office, like back away from everybody, and you're like, all right, you're gonna train this new guy Braydan. And I'm just letting you know, his parents, they work up top, and I'm just like, okay. But I mean, you're just a normal dude. Like there was really no, I'm not gonna get into that. But that nothing to do with you. There's another guy that I was gonna make a comparison, but I don't want to do that.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going.
Yeah.
My dad had that job for just a year, by the way. So, and then he moved away and back to Jacksonville, which is really funny. But I like, and I had classes with people my dad hired at SCAD, and I didn't like tell him anything or whatever. Actually, I remember like 3 or 4 professors I had that my dad helped hire, because I guess he was good at that job. And they're all at the end of the class, they're like, your last name is familiar. Are you this person's son? I was like, yeah. And they're like, why didn't you say that before? I would have just like given you an A because your dad got me the job. I'm like, that's exactly why would you say that?
That's so funny.
No, because I'm here to learn and do school. Like,
yeah.
The last thing I want to be in life is a nepo baby. You know what I mean? There are too many of those folks out there. Now, if I wanted to work at a podunk, a middle school here in South Georgia, then yeah, I'll be a nepo baby and like coast on that reputation.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
Yeah.
Go do some stuff. Go do your own thing.
So when I first... me coming into the cage was very different than yours. You got to come into like the original like setup at the film studios.
Yeah.
That wasn't the original setup because it originally was in Hamilton Hall. And that was before I was there. But so when I came into it, Savannah Film Studios was shut down. They were under construction. And
yeah.
So where the XR stage is, which is like these days it's just like across the parking lot.
Like right over here, and the studios is like over here.
Yeah. They're neighbors pretty much. But so we're like that production design building is that row between the front building studios and the XR stage.
Like XR studio production offices.
Yeah. So on the side closest to the XR stage, we had like a giant warehouse room. Like it was one room. We had our own break room, and we had our own office.
Oh wow!
And our own like toilet too. Like we had like it was actually kind of fun. We felt more privileged over there.
Sure.
But like,
and without the watchful eye of all like the professors coming through and all the students, because like y'all were product kind of like out away.
Yeah. Well, and there were no classes. I mean, there were classes. There weren't a lot of classes where we were. There was like 2 or 3. So the class kits, which I think back then I used to work maybe 8 hours. When I started, I started like really low hours per week. And then I slowly worked up to the 20.
Yeah.
Because when you knew me, I was pretty much there when I wasn't in class. I was there all the time.
Right.
But so back then I was like evening shift. And we had this giant warehouse that was an absolute disaster because not everything fit. And I mean, everything was kind of just like gravel, and I would, park in XR parking lot. And that's kind of how I was brought in. And like, Adrian's office was there. There was like an upstairs. Adrian's office was up there. Adrian's like, she runs like Savannah Film Studios. For those that don't know,
yeah.
she's amazing.
The best.
Yeah.
The best.
This was back also when Ebony, who was for the work study program, she was like our boss, like who we directly reported to. Did you met? Yeah. So you knew. Ebony.
I never had the privilege of.
You didn't?
No.
That's
I never
crazy.
got to meet her.
Yeah, so she's the one.
I was told like she left right before I got there.
Oh, so she.
Yeah.
She moved. I think she's on the East Coast somewhere now. But she like interviewed me and then hired me. And I remember in my interview, I put on like a polo and tried to like look nice, and she was in like a hoodie with her hood up. It was so funny. But she was awesome. I liked working under her. And then there was Chris and Brian, which Chris is so many different things now, but back then he was just like inventory manager, I think.
Yeah.
And then Brian was cameras. And so the hierarchy was a little confusing because I directly reported to Ebony, but then Chris and Brian also could tell me what to do. And then there were times where Chris was like, I need you to start reporting more to me. And but then it was weird. I once I found the rhythm, it was like fine, but yeah. And then, it eventually moved over to the regular building. And then now we have a back lot. We have,
cool folks.
I think the biggest backlot space it's either for a college in America or because I don't think it's bigger than like
I'm pretty sure
Warner Brothers.
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest university run backlot. It is not bigger than
I didn't think it was, because they have like huge like warehouses and everything. So
actually, I don't know if I told you exactly where I went on vacation. I just got back from vacation.
You just kind of said you were
I went to LA.
That makes so much more sense.
I got to tour Warner Brothers and Paramount and stuff, and those things are huge, dude.
I went to
I
went to LA a few years ago, and I went to Warner Brothers, so it's really cool there. But yeah, what's new? Because I haven't been there in a while.
Well, they had the Supergirl is coming out very shortly. Actually, it's today. We're recording this on Friday. Supergirl is out now. So there was a like the water tower was painted for Supergirl. They had their debut theater ready to show the movie.
Nice.
They had like a Superman experience, like a VR Superman kind of thing that my dad and I did, which was kind of silly. And they were shooting The Pit there. The Pit, the HBO medical drama show.
Oh, wow.
And so there were trailers out there. There were like background actors just walking. We were right by the Crafty station. We like walked out of the building and the Crafty was right there, and I was like, it smells really good. They were having like barbecue that day. It smelled really good.
Wow, that's a brave choice for
I guess I gotta. But I love barbecue. I gotta get me a job at Warner Brothers if they're gonna be serving it up. For an actor, that's pretty heavy. For an actor that's about to act for about like 8 more hours.
Well, for like crew though, like for a gaffer, can you imagine being a gaffer and eating barbecue and then going back to your hot lights and sweating near your hot lights?
That's true too. Yeah. And I just like remember when I was in like high school acting, there was always like, don't eat a heavy meal, like try to eat light. Yeah. And my secret in acting, I also have acting tips. Not just I'm a jack of all trades, but my best acting tip is right before you're about to go perform, like on camera or on stage, drink enough water to where you have the very slight urge to piss yourself, and that gets you like. That makes you feel on top of it. Yeah. That always worked for me. Always
see that. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, like, for intermission, I'd book it to the bathroom, go take a piss, come back, chug more water to the point where I had to go again, and then go back out there.
That's crazy.
And everyone would be like, hey, what's your secret? It's like, I'll never tell.
Dude.
Water. Drinking buttloads of water.
Well, speaking of film sets, you remember my thesis, my undergraduate thesis film?
I was hoping we were going to talk about this.
My parents love the original idea I had for that, because we cut like a bunch of the beginning. We can link I don't have it uploaded anywhere. Here's the thing. Nobody did anything wrong necessarily. I hate my thesis for a multitude of reasons.
Yeah.
The acting I thought was fine. It's
better be.
I don't think it was Oscar worthy, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But I mean, there wasn't an Oscar caliber scene in that film.
Right.
If I decide to upload it one day, we can link it down. But so the basic idea: there's a girl who has social anxiety and multiple personality disorder. So we start off. She goes through her day switching personalities, and we get to see kind of all the different personalities come out, and then she gets a text message saying that she's like being removed from her best friend's like group chat and all that.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh my god, I'm losing all my friends, and she has like a full-on panic attack, which sends her into like she's in panic mode, and then we have a protector personality come out, and we go into the brain so that she and the other personalities can kind of discuss. We try to kind of follow realistic, I think it's DID is the correct term.
Yeah.
Obviously going into the brain, that's fictional, but yeah, so then she talks about it with the other personalities, and eventually they come to the conclusion that, just talk to your friend, see what actually happened, and then it's revealed, it wasn't actually a big deal, but it's meant to showcase like anxiety, and I threw in the DID just because I wanted an interesting kind of story and setting. So the first instance of shooting this film would have been in the winter.
There were two shoots.
By
the way. That is key to know.
You were actually scheduled to shoot on the first shoot.
Yeah, I was.
Until, I
believe we might have talked about this on the show before, but if not, yeah, I was originally supposed to be an actor on the first iteration of the shoot, and the day before we were gonna start shooting, day before call time was like 6 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, for you, yeah, I think I was 5 a.m.
Around like midnight, I give myself a concussion. I get banged up in the head pretty good. Curse those metal bed frames at Georgia Southern University. I wish I could sue them for all they're worth. Damn, it was like the thin, like the bed was lofted and it had those like thin metal like frames around the bed. Yeah. And I reached underneath to grab something. I was like, I have enough room to like lift my head up dramatically, and I didn't. Bam! Right, yeah. I'm telling you, like bang, like a knife blade to the back of my head. And I didn't get out of the hospital until like 2 a.m. And so my girlfriend at the time had to call Cole and be like, yeah, he can't come. And I don't know if I've said it, but I tried to. I really tried to. I was like, I'll be fine. I'm ready to. Let's just go back home so I can sleep and get ready for shoot tomorrow. I'll be fine. Let's go. And then Kaylee was like, No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You literally can't sleep. And I'm like, probably said something exactly like that because I could not speak. My voice was like completely like fucked.
Well, I don't think it was a phone call. I think here's all right. I stayed up, and you probably have no recollection of this because your brain was toast. I think I was up all night. I didn't sleep. Like, literally did not sleep at all. Because I was texting back and forth. Because I was like, well, is he going to be okay? That was kind of my first thing. And then I also was like, do I need to replace him? So I can graduate on time?
And I felt so bad. And like I was like, I really don't want to be the reason this thing screws up.
So
I really tried, and it was nice to hear that you were concerned, but also just the thought of like, all right, so is he gonna come to set? It's like, you asshole.
Yeah,
I didn't actually think that, but I thought it was pretty funny. No, but the concern was actually pretty genuine, and I appreciated it. But no, I was out of commission completely. I had to go back to the hospital later that week for like a seizure like scare. So it was no fun, no walk in the park for me. But I'll be honest, I think you might have had a rougher week based on how this shoot went.
So, and I don't know if I've told you the full story in detail.
I've heard a good many details, but yeah.
My DP.
And you can go as far into it as you want, you know. But and like if you don't want to get all the way into it because this is on the internet, that's fine too. But
yeah,
just so you know.
Well, we'll share the fun details. So
like
I text my DP at the time, and I don't like how any of this kind of went down, and I do feel bad because I feel like, well, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So I text my DP at the time, and once I knew you weren't going to be there, I realized I don't have any actors available for tomorrow. I think you were the only one. We were going to try and get some of your shots, but nobody else was available. So we were like, all right, day one, we don't have any actors. Can we do a B-roll day? Which, when you're filming a short film, that's not what you want to hear.
What? Yeah, this is like a 3 or 4 day shoot.
3 days.
And 1 day completely dedicated to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 days to shoot an entire short film.
Yeah, pretty much. And luckily he was
not
awake.
Just any short film, a senior thesis, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was awake and he was like, Jesus Christ, seriously? And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. He's like, okay, no, we're gonna pivot. You talk to producer and AD, and you guys see what you can come up with. And I mean, we had the equipment. We had to do what we could. We didn't have a choice. So I pick up. I think I picked up our mutual friend and coworker Palash. Palash was my production designer, and we went to set, which was my friend. It was her house, and
okay.
Which it was a great location, and we kind of got there, waited for the crew to get there. There was a bunch of issues because it was a gated community, so we had a bunch of issues with that for a little bit. But we were on time. We were on schedule, even though we weren't getting any of the shots we planned for. We were getting B-roll, which props to the DP somehow fopivoting that much and coming up with that many like inserts, I guess, because it was just inserts. There was nothing else. He found a bowl of fruit and it was like, let me get this, and just like made it look really good. So he was just like, I mean, I don't really need you to call action or anything. I can just take my team, take sound, and we can just kind of, get room tones and just do this. And I was like, yeah, please go do that, because I hadn't slept. I was pretty much dead inside.
Yeah.
And then I go back.
One would be.
I talked to the producer and the AD, and the AD took one look at me and was like, "What happened to you?" Like, I looked like I was dying. It was crazy.
Is that different from how you normally look, though?
No, it looked like I hadn't it looked like I had been deserted on an island for 3 weeks. My cheekbones were showing. It was crazy.
Oh my god,
dude! No, I looked awful.
I mean, I didn't know it was that bad.
So my producer and AD, they're like, all right, why don't you like go sleep? And I was like, you know what I might do? And yeah, you know what I might do is I might just go to work. I might see if I can just pick up a shift at work, which I worked at the cage. Because I needed money to fund the short film.
Yeah.
And I was
but
like,
also probably a bad idea to go into operating machinery and equipment 50 plus pounds while you were on like 0 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
But
so
I digress.
My AD and producer, actually, they ended up finding, we needed like 10 people, I want to say. And they found all 10 people within like 3 hours. Which I think I had. Yeah, so anyway. While they were starting that process, Palash had to go to work. And I was like, screw it. And I call, I want to say, I think it was Hannah. I think Hannah was the work study boss at that point. So I call Hannah and I'm just like,
that sounds right.
I'm going to let you know ahead of time. I haven't slept. Can I come into work today? She's like, yeah, sure. I went into work, drove Palash to work. And he was just like, it was so funny because he was staring at me to make sure my eyes were staying open while I was driving him. It was like a 30-minute drive to work, by the way. So we drove, and I was just half dead at work. Yes. Hannah took a look at me. It was just like, go, just sit down, and if we need you to do the system, just do that. Because the system, I was one of the few that was very familiar with the system at the time. But yeah. So that was day 1. Day 2 and 3, I mean, it was kind of your normal short film shoot. Day 3, well, actually, okay, so my friend that owned the house got sick. So, we had to kind of work around her illness. And then, which was unfortunate, for her, for everybody. I mean, you hate it. It sucks being sick. And then, when we finished, well, this day 2 was, I think, 12 and a half hours. I think we went 15 minutes over and then 15 minutes packing, which I apologize for. And then day 3, I think it was 13 and a half hours. And I bought everybody extra food and whatnot. And I didn't make them stay. I was just like, hey, I got extra food if you guys want to stay and have it, or you're free to go, whatever you want to do. But we did shoot an entire short film in essentially 2 days. Fast forward to, let's see, a week later, I give a hard drive with all the footage to the editor. Editor copies it, gives me my hard drive back, and then disappears to, I assume, work on stuff. My producer ended up getting a freshman editor. Freshmen at SCAD, while I don't doubt some of them are really talented, this one, your freshman year at SCAD in the undergraduate program does not consist of film classes, typically. No, not until the very end, anyway. And usually that's Film 100, the very first intro to film making class. So there was no editing class under this kid's belt. So I wait, I think, a week, because I'm like, there's a lot of footage, get the rough cut. And then I think I have to reach out to them. They don't get in touch with me, and they're like, yeah, it's not done yet. I was like, all right, let's try and just get this ready to go so that we can kind of get started. And I wait another week, and they back out. So now I'm like, shit, so now I gotta find another editor. So I find another editor. And and it's just another freshman, or it was a sophomore. I can't remember. It was an early.
Oh, that's better. That's
sophomore
better.
is better. And then I think she takes like a month to kind of get something put together, and she finally reaches out to me, and she's like, "There's a problem," and I'm like, "What do you mean there's a problem?"
That's always what you want to hear at the beginning of a phone call with your editor.
So Kyle, who we referenced earlier about the guest that couldn't come on in season 1, Kyle was my
come on the show.
color guy, color grade person, and I was like, "Hey, I'm meeting with the editor tonight. Do you want to tag along?" Kyle's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And we show up. We're at SFS, Savannah Film Studios. We go to one of the computers. None of the audio would sync up. We had 2 days worth of audio, plus room tone and whatnot, and none of it would sync up. And Kyle turns to me. Did y'all
have a clapperboard?
Yep, and a lot of the time it wasn't entirely in the shot.
Oh, that'll do it.
So, and there's a lot of debate. I go back and forth on this because there were so many people that would kind of steer me in certain directions, and I don't know as much about things as I do now. I feel like I've learned so much more in the master's program compared to my undergraduate that I would definitely have made the film. Actually, I don't think I would have. They're going away. I don't think I would have made that film today.
How come? What makes you say that?
I don't think it's a good short film anymore. I think, purely from a writing perspective, it's the story doesn't start until page 4 or 5.
That's true.
So and I've learned so much more about writing short films in this program that I wish I could have gotten to learn in the undergraduate program. There's a whole class about what a good short film is, and it's literally I had to watch 50 short films in my free time, and we watched maybe like 4 short films every class, and we analyzed it, and everything was award-winning short films. It was a really enlightening thing.
Oh yeah, sounds like it.
Because short films story needs to pretty much start page 1 or 2. I could see the first 1/8 of page 3 maybe, but even I think that's pushing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so none of the audio would sync up, and I had 3 different people tell me it was all the DP's fault, and that's what I go back and forth on. I don't know how sure I am of that, and that's why I feel bad for how that situation ended up, because the professor even was like, you need to fire him, essentially, and I hated that. I did not like that, because he was good at his job in terms of getting a good shot, and so I did fire him, but I made sure he got all of the original footage so that he could still graduate, and he did. He still graduated. He didn't lose out on anything. He just, none of his shots were used for my thesis film.
Yeah.
So Kyle became the new director of photography. Kyle became my new producer, because
Kyle just wore a lot of hats on that reshoot.
Yeah. Our buddy Jake, I haven't spoken to Jake in forever. We should have Jake on the show. Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to Jake.
I forgot that, because Jake, he also was basically a producer on that. He played a very significant
role. He was. Shout out Jake. I hope you're doing well.
We're
happy to have you on. For sure.
we put together a brand new shoot, which the original shoot, it took 10 weeks. No, like 15 weeks to kind of put that together and plan that out. We put this one together in one. And I had to take out a loan from my parents, which I have paid back. But it was like $1,500 to $2,000, I think, for this whole thing. Because we rented a house. I couldn't reuse the same house because my friend was out of town. So we had to rent a house, which meant rearranging all of the furniture in the house and whatnot. And we did the shoot. I was still just out of... I mean, I wasn't sleeping, not like intentionally, but just out of pure stress.
I know, a lot of us were worried about you, bud. I was definitely
funny.
I would repeatedly go and check on you, be like, "You okay, dude? Can I do anything for you?"
I remember the PAs would get me like Starbucks, and as soon as it showed up, I would like, and it was like two of them, and I did that every time they showed up with it. And I was like, oh. And I remember for the lunches, I was so stressed I didn't feel like eating, so I'd always just let everybody get theirs first, and then I just get like a little bit. But man, this is also this. So at the end of one of the shoot days, this was also the first time I had met my brother's girlfriend. Now, well, I guess former girlfriend. She was
okay.
Yeah, she was special.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't very kind. But day 3 rolls around. And I wake up. No, wait, I can't leave out Waffle House. Hold on.
Yeah, Waffle House.
I forgot about Waffle. Did you go to Waffle House?
I did not. Oh yeah, I was able to act in the second iteration on the reshoot. So I was on set. If that wasn't clear.
Oh yeah.
No, I did not go to the Waffle House that day.
You may not.
But I did.
You weren't on the call sheet all 3 days, I don't think. So you weren't required to be there. You were?
No. Actually, no, I wasn't. I wasn't required to be there on like day 3 or something.
I thought it was. I think it was day 1. I don't think we shot any of your scenes on day 1.
Maybe, I don't know.
So at the end of,
I definitely wasn't supposed to be there all day. Yeah.
At the end of shoot day 1, it's, I think, 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning, and somebody's like, "Let's go to Waffle House. We have to be up in like 3 hours to come back." And Palash was like, "Nah, I can't. I brought my bike, and I don't want to leave my bike behind." And I was like, "No, come on. Palash was moving to Atlanta in like a few days, so we were like, nah, come on." And I was like, "Palash, we'll get your bike in my car." I drive a Dodge Challenger, but god damn it, we got that bike in the trunk. I don't know how.
Impressive.
Oh, we spent 20 minutes trying to get that motherfucker in the trunk.
So wish I was there to watch that.
And
that sounds more entertaining than what happened at Waffle House.
And then Palash and I pile up. We go to Waffle House. We eat Waffle House at 3 a.m. ish, and then we spend an hour in the parking lot driving an RC car. And then I drop Palash off at his house. We spend another 15 minutes getting his bike out of my trunk because of how difficult it was to get in there. We couldn't figure out how to get it back out. And then day 2, we shot with you. We didn't have a shot list, by the way. We were coming up with shots kind of on the fly.
Remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember just like sitting there in the room, and then you and Kyle being like, "All right, what do you think next?" I was like, "Oh, they don't have a shot list, do they?" Yeah.
Oh man, it was so thrown together. And Kyle, at the end of those shoot days, was typically so tired that they didn't feel like really working on a shot list. So it was.
Yeah.
The whole shoot was just a mess. But we got it done, but day 3 rolls around.
Day 3.
I open my eyes, and it's not good. I am so sick. I can't move.
Yeah.
Like I can't move. My nose is running. I'm nauseous. I have a horrid cough, and my head feels like it is full of concrete. And I call Kyle because I'm like, I'm gonna be late. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it on time. I call Kyle and I let them know the situation. Kyle's like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with you coming to set.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I understand that. And Kyle explained what we had left, and I was okay with Kyle kind of just finishing it up.
Yeah.
It was very small, minor things. It wasn't a ton of acting heavy things.
No.
So I get off the phone with Kyle, and I'm just laying in bed, just like, God damn it, what an awful senior year. And then a few minutes later, Jake texts me, and he's like, I can't come in today. I'm so sick. And I'm just like, yeah. Oh, you too, huh? And so Jake and I stayed back, and I think it wasn't a long day. It was like 4-hour shoot day. Because like I said, it was minor stuff. And Kyle calls me towards like when they're getting the last shot, and lets me say the final action, and then lets me say the final cut, and that's a wrap. Which was really awesome. Kyle's awesome.
Kyle's great.
Yeah.
Kyle.
And that's kind of, I mean, we had to replace the editor again, but that's pretty much how that whole thing ended up. And we had to change the edit because the original cut I described, our character goes through the day, and we cut like almost all of that out.
Yeah.
My parents would so love for me to go back and dig up all of that footage and stitch together my original idea. And every time I'm like, I could. And then I'm just like, I just don't want to. I hate it. I hate it so much because of what I had to endure to get it made. And then I look at it now, and I just am like, it wasn't worth it.
It's like Frankenstein staring at his creation and being like, oh.
Yeah, I just
expecting a little something different.
But that's the thing, is like, it's not that anybody necessarily did a bad job. Yes, mistakes were made on the original shoot that caused a reshoot to happen, but I don't know. I don't hate it for anything that anybody did. It's just one of those things where I went through so much to get it made that I can't really even look at it without just being just upset and just angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you acted, and then I think at the end of your acting day, when we kind of wrapped you stayed to be crew, which was awesome. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Were you gaffer? Did you become gaffer at that point? Or were you just like a PA just running around doing whatever?
I was grip.
You were grip?
I became grip. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not gaffer. That's what I meant. Gaffer's like the head
head lighting guy.
Yeah.
Head lighting honcho. Yeah. That was an experience. It was something.
Oh, you know what I left out too? Somebody thought there was a gas leak in the house on the reshoot.
Oh, yeah.
And we called the fire department. And I was like, I don't smell anything. What are you guys smelling? But they were adamant. And I was like, all right, everybody out of the house. Call the fire department. Fire department shows up. Nothing's happening. I called the homeowners. They're like, we don't have gas. What are you talking about? I'm just like, all right, so they were stupid. Thanks. I don't know. They weren't stupid. They probably did. It was probably just something dead, like in the walls or something. I don't know, some rodent maybe passed away. And
it was an old looking building. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an older house, but I mean, clearly it wasn't gas, and I kind of, I don't know. I'm not going to judge them too much on that.
Those poor little students, they just don't know about the world, I guess.
Yeah. Were you there when we called the fire department?
No, I wasn't, but I definitely heard about it.
We also changed a flat. One of the PAs had a flat tire, and we changed the tire.
Wasn't there for that either.
Yeah.
I just remember. Whenever I'd be like, "Oh, Cole's not looking too hot. Let me go check in on him." And I'd be up. I'd go be like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" And you'd be like, "You don't fucking know." And then you'd proceed to tell me something insane that happened while I wasn't there. I'm like, "Oh, I get why you're upset. I get why you're stressed.
Oh,
That's anything for you." It's like I just looked at you and you're like, "You don't know the day I've had."
My eyes were
It's been
burning.
hell. Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were like bloodshot at times because I was just that tired.
Yeah.
I do think one of the funnier moments on that set was one of the characters was like a weed guy, but nobody in the house had ever rolled a joint before, so we had to call up some people to learn how to actually like create a fake joint because we had like paper for it. We weren't going to use actual weed. We had paper for it. We were just going to roll it up, but we didn't know how to do it. We were just going to like put some like, I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. We had something that we were going to put in there that was just like fake stuff, but
we're good boys and girls. We don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, my thesis this time around has 2 characters, and it's going to be filmed here in this house. It's going to be small crew. It's not going to be hard. It's really because I'm not doing what I did again. I'm not doing what I did last time again.
Smart.
I'm probably gonna I'm gonna send you the script at some point. I don't think we'll have it on here.
Please. Sure.
Quite yet. I want it to kind of be a little more developed. It is entirely different because I worked on it on this show back in February. I want to say it's entirely different than what it was then.
Okay. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's unlike anything I've ever written. Which, I mean, it's just a couple. It's about a couple, which is crazy because I keep writing these relationships, and I've never had a romantic relationship before, and I just keep finding myself writing about them, and I'm just like, yeah, this is what couples do.
No, this seems right.
Yeah.
And then they touch butts together. That's how it works. That's how it works, right?
They hold hands until they sweat. Man, I took up the entire time with that last story. That was such a long story.
Yeah, I know. More like Cole story time.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do another where I get to share some stuff.
Yeah.
In the next time we do this. But I just enjoyed listening and then going on these ridiculous tangents as we always seem to do. But thank y'all for listening. I hope y'all enjoyed that.
I think it would be fun.
You enjoyed getting that out, Cole.
It would be fun to have Jake or Kyle or both of them on and get their perspectives on the reshoot because they weren't on the original situation. But yeah, I would love to. Oh, I'd be like, I wonder if I could get the AD on because the AD was on both shoots.
Oh yeah, that would be good. That'd be cool.
I haven't spoken with that AD since probably we wrapped on. Oh man, I've got issues, dude. I like but yeah, I think we've got some ideas where we'll be able to share some more stories coming up. I think like because we want to try some writing that isn't script writing, like more like narrative based, like with flash fictions. I've been recently introduced to a new medium called the 6-word story, and I want to try that. And I think
6-word story.
I think that'll give us some opportunity to tell some stories while we kind of work on those.
Yeah, definitely. So be on the lookout for that.
But yeah, hope
Basic
y'all enjoyed
shindig.
this. This is definitely one that you can absolutely listen to because there's no visual. It's just us talking for a whole hour.
We made this for the Spotify and the Amazon and the Apple folks.
That's right.
And if you're watching this on YouTube and you prefer to listen, well, we're over there on all of those sources. You can find the links in the description of this video and also in our channel bio description.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate it. We appreciate
you watching us. I was trying to say.
Watching and listening and turning us on in the background and doing other things. We appreciate that too. That's a view for us. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, feel free. More than happy to give that thumbs down. We accept that, but we just really like to encourage you to leave a comment down below going into more detail of what you think is working, is not working, and what you would like to see, because we cannot get better if you don't tell us. And we want to put the best show out there, and we're having fun, but we want y'all to have fun too. If you're not subscribed, I mean, why?
Yeah.
But I get it. It's okay. No shame. I mean, no judgment, but it'd be a lot easier for you to hit the subscribe button so you can find our videos even easier. And if you want to be even more lazy, there's a bell button right down there. That's for push notifications. It'll give
I got notified yesterday.
Hey, because we had that really fun Bloodborne episode. Because we do gaming stuff also on this show. So we've got a bunch of coals in the fire. And we're going to raise the roof. We're going to braise the roof. Some fun stuff we're doing. And season 4 coming out soon. Hopefully after we get one of our fun guests on the show to send it off. We're going to go back to the feature film. We keep saying that. But we assure you it's coming soon. Oh, yeah. Probably in the next, 1 or 2 episodes.
I kind of miss working on it a little bit, so it's definitely
I do, too. I'm geared up for it. It'll be fun to kind of dive into the final draft script for the first time on that thing. Because the beat sheet isn't ready. We know where we're going, and it's all about writing the script. I said all the way back when it would take 8 episodes for us to do, so we will be keeping a tally on that, because I'm probably wrong, but we will see, and I'm going to make it my goal to try to be right.
You're going to try and make me lock in on those episodes?
I might try to make you lock in, but we'll do some fun stuff, so it's enjoyable, but I gotta make this happen. So be on the lookout for that coming, if not next week, then probably a week or 2 after. I guarantee you before July ends, we will be starting season 4.
Yep.
Let's lock that in at least. Before July ends, season 4 will resume, or will begin. And
probably also
thank y'all for coming on.
Red Dead will probably be started at some point during season 4, because
definitely for sure.
The two inspirations that we're kind of using beyond movies, that we can't watch a movie on this show very easily, so we're just kind of using games to kind of present here as inspiration. But movies I'll probably watch some movies before we start writing.
That gives me an idea. If at some point we are able to do so, to do a riff track Mystery Science Theater style episode where we watch and riff over a movie.
That would be interesting. Or we do silly. Can't really do that though. I was gonna say we could do a CinemaSins thing, but I mean they kind of own that idea.
Yeah, they kind of do that. I mean, we could probably do something that's our own in a way.
We could do a movie review.
Riff Track and Mystery Science Theater is already an established thing as well. Yeah. But finding a way to do it with us and then take those movies we're taking inspiration from and kind of doing some sort of thing about that. We may look into that, but at the very least we're playing Bloodborne currently, and then I will be playing Red Dead in the near future, so Cole will get to make fun of me for being bad at video games for the first time, because it is gonna be bad.
And then one other quick thing. If you like this specific style, leave a comment for any like genres of story time that you would like childhood stories, or like a time we were scared. I don't know, something to that effect, where it's just like, what's your favorite something? Maybe we can talk about more of that. I can tell you about that time I was in the woods and heard a scream. Braydan, I think, is definitely frozen again. So it's just you and I right now. You guys like weather? There you are.
It's storming right here, right now, and my internet crashed. But I'm back. I don't know what you said. I don't know if you're still recording.
I am.
I'm also here. Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Cool. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. No, all I said was to leave a comment if you what genre of story and story times you would like to hear. Whether it's a time we were scared, or like just whatever childhood stories.
I've got a couple stories of first time I was an extra on a professional film set. A time that I absolutely embarrassed myself on a freshman film, my very first film set on SCAD. And plenty of other like fun, scary, life learning moments. So please, if there's something that you want to hear, let us know. There's probably a story attached to it somewhere.
Yeah,
we haven't really talked about stories from when we worked at the cage together. There's some great stories there.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to hear that,
yeah, I got a story when I was in the woods at past midnight and I heard a very loud scream.
Remember that one? That's a good one.
Oh, I told you that story? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I've told you. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching again.
Hope y'all enjoyed this. Yeah, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I hope that was synced. Goodbye.